If you pass the application screening, the next step is an interview with HR. You can get a job offer by properly communicating your past experience and how you can contribute that experience in the interview. In this video, we will rank the people who fail in interviews. In other words, if you pay attention to these things, you will get a job offer. At the end of this video, we will give you tips on how to pass the interview, so please watch until the end. Number 5. Not researching the company. Why did you apply to that company? Can you answer why you applied to the company and not others? Can you do what you want to do at that company? Before the interview, look at the web page of the company you applied to and ask yourself, what does this company do? What makes them different from other companies? What is different about the company from other companies? If you can answer in detail about the company when asked about it during the interview, the company will hire you. Number 4. Don't know yourself. What kind of work have you done and what skills do you have? Can you answer questions such as what are your strengths and weaknesses? Don't just answer longer, but answer them clearly. During the interview, you may be asked about your past experience. Make sure you're familiar with the job you have held in the past so that you can communicate your experience and how you will apply that experience in a company. Don't just ramble on and on about your experience, but keep it short and easy to understand. Number 3. Not look good. Appearance is very important in an interview. Do you know Mehrabian's law? It is said that when people communicate with each other, 55% of the information comes from appearance, 38% from voice, and 7% from content. In other words, appearance and the way you speak are very important, not so much the content. Wouldn't it be better to share your past experience in an interview? It may seem like it, but it is not necessary, because your experience is enough to pass the screening process and have an interview. If you have great experience, but not convey it in a dark, quiet voice, it won't be understood. Be a bright, loud voice is very important. Number 2. Only care about a salary and annual income. Money is very important. Of course, money is necessary for living. However, if you only put money first, you will not be hired at the interview. The reason is that the company will not have a good image of you if you only care about money. Please refer to another video that explains about annual income. For example, let's say your current annual salary is 4 million yen. If you are asked about your desired annual salary during an interview, you should answer in this way. できれば今より高い方がよろしいですが、御社の規定に従います。Which means, if possible, it'll be better if it were higher, but I will follow your company's regulations. This will give a good impression. Leave the annual salary negotiation to the recruitment agent. Number 1. Not practicing for the interview. During interviews, you may get nervous and forget what you want to say, or you may not be able to speak Japanese well. It is a waste if you cannot communicate well despite your skills and experience. Even Japanese people practice a lot for interviews. How many times have you practiced for an interview? The questions that will be asked at the interview were researched in advance. Answer the questions clearly and simply. We have a service that allows you to practice interviews for an hour every day, but some people are too busy, don't want to practice, or skip it. There are many people who were not hired because they couldn't communicate their skills, even though they had them. It is a waste of time, so please be sure to practice your interview skills. I'd like to share with you the key to success in an interview. That is to know the company's colors and to approach the interview with the interviewer's mindset. Look at a company's webpage and find out what kind of person the company wants to hire. For example, let's say there is a position for a gym trainer. What kind of person is the company looking for? Muscular? A fat person? Of course, it is a muscular. Find out in advance what kind of person the company is looking for. Also, if you were the interviewer, think about what kind of person you would want to hire. Would you hire someone who is skilled but dark and can't communicate? You wouldn't, would you? If you were in HR, think about what kind of person you would want to hire, and then go into the interview. We offer 1 hour of interview practice every day to help you prepare for the interview. If you are failing at every interview, why don't you study with us? We can help you think about what you need to say in an interview. Let's succeed in your new job together.